Good evening, YouTube. Papa and Josie's Homesteading with you. Figured let the goats out this evening for a little bit and talk about pigs. Makes sense, don't it? But, I don't know if you watched some of the other videos, but occasionally I let them out. I might have messed up. I forgot I got pig food inside the wagon here. But this side over here gets green before the side that they're on does. So I let them out and let them come over and pick the green. Alright, guys. I was gonna sit down and do this, but I don't much care for sitting down. Gets on my nerves a little bit. But, so maybe I'll make you guys dizzy. I don't know. While I walk around here and watch the goats. But I'm going to talk about Kunekunes, and specifically Kunekunes on the homestead. Does it matter if they're registered or unregistered on your homestead? Look out of the sun. But, whenever I stopped working to help with Josie, Kunekunes was one of the first things. We already had chickens, I already had a few goats, but Kunekunes was one of the things I was wanting to get into, and kind of had one that kind of jumped at me. Guy I was selling a load of wood to wanted to barter. What he wanted to barter, what he told me, was Kunekune pigs. So I went up taking him a couple loads of wood for a couple of Kunekune piglets, a male and a female, which were brother and sister, so I wasn't going to be able to breed them. But I got those two, and then I got on Craigslist and typed in Kunekunes for sale and in our area, and found two. I actually found four, but I bought two Kunekunes that was unregistered. Talked to the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, they're pure Kunekunes. I just never got them registered." And I went and looked, and the sow was there that I could see. She looked like a Kunekune. So I bought those two, $125 a piece on those. Or actually, it's $100 a piece on those. And then I started kind of trying to educate myself on Kunekunes. Well, the bigger they got, the less Kunekune they look. Get over here and show you guys. But here, these two white ones are the two I bought off. The two white ones are the two I bought off of the guy on Craigslist. And like I said, there's some Kunekune to them. Not denying that they're not part Kunekune, but I think there's something else in these as well. I don't know if you can see, but one of them, Sarah, there has a longer snout, and she digs up huge holes. And then the other two, the black and white one is a registered Kunekune, by the way. I got from KC Farms. I got a couple from him. I got two boars. One boar I got from him. The other one is the boar that was left over from the guy I bartered with the wood. But so these pigs are the same age. Kunekunes are a slower growing pig, something to take if you decide to get Kunekunes for your homestead. If you buy piglets, it's going to be anywhere from, you can't really breed the gilts until they're probably about 14 months. Sometimes a little longer if they're not mature enough. So that's something to take into consideration. But as far as whether to get registered or whether to not get registered, if your purpose is to breed them, to sell them, to make money, I would say you better get registered. Now, if you're just wanting Kunekunes for the meat, unregistered is great. The two gilts I got here and the boar I got up there, there's nothing going to be wrong with them for meat. Whoa! What you doing, Missy? Was that cat bothering you? Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Josie's sitting over her wagon playing on the phone and it looks like she's downloading something. I don't know what she's doing. You're downloading a video to YouTube. How in the world did you get onto that? Alright, if I come out with some kind of strange video, guys, it wasn't me. There you go. If you want a pet Kunekune and you really want a Kunekune, I would say go with the registered. A lot of times you can get unregistered Kunekunes from somebody that's got registered Kunekunes. Like I said, I just don't think Craigslist or buying something off Facebook, unless it's a Kunekune website on Facebook, which I'm not sure about them either, because I see comments all the time where people's bought a pig and it's supposed to be Kunekune and it's not. So from my perspective, I absolutely believe if you want one for breeding, for your homestead, for the purpose of breeding and selling and making money, and keeping some of them for the meat, that's perfectly fine. But I would say get registered Kunekunes. But we're gonna sit here and watch these goats for a little bit. Like I said, they like this green stuff. There's all kinds of bars over there. Right now they're eating the grass, which is really weird because they have grass in their lot. So I let them out. They don't hardly eat the grass that's in their lot, but you let them out and they're coming over here and they're eating this grass. So go figure. But appreciate you guys watching. We're gonna sit here and watch the goats. And if you don't mind, hit subscribe and like. Josie is zoned out with Miss Rachel. You're gonna say bye? Hey, you gonna say bye? Say subscribe and like. Check us out on Facebook. She is zoned out. Alright, guys. Appreciate you watching. Don't mind, hit the subscribe and like button. Check us out on Facebook.